Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Gemini sun, moon, and rising sign. It is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. First and foremost, it's your reading. Please feel free to comment below and share how you're experiencing this energy. If you're astrology geeks just like me and you love astrology, I do a full astrology breakdown for Gemini and all 12 zodiac signs every single week on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, which is dedicated 100% to astrology. So please check that out over there and hopefully subscribe there as well. For those of you looking for personal readings from me, I do them and I do have openings. The only place that I can schedule is through my website. So please find me at www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can schedule, pay, book all over there, but only through there, no place else. Don't believe anybody else who's reaching out or contacting you. You can also get my hats there. They're available in black and white, and yes, I love rainbows. I think they're the most beautiful thing. That's why they're part of my logo, and that's why they're part of my glyphs. The hats are available in white and black, always with the full spectrum to represent the full beauty of the world and possibility and potential in us all. So please check those out over on my website as well. This reading is not time specific. It comes to you when it's meant to, when you're ready for it, and when you need to hear it. But of course, there's a new one that comes out every single week. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please give us a subscription right now so that you'll get all these new messages when they're fresh and when they're new. So Gemini, this is the first card that came out. And that doesn't look like a good thing, right? But for me, and I know that, I guess it's the context of the Ten of Swords, I don't always see it as a horrible thing. I see it as an ending. So it's been painful, it's been tragic, and it's been going on for too long. And that's why it has to frickin' end. Now, along with this came out the Hanged Man, which means you've been stuck in this for a while, perhaps trying to grow beyond this pain or grow from it, trying to see it from a different perspective and see why did I have to go through all this? What does all the suffering mean? What can I glean from it, learn from it? And how can I grow from it, right? So here's a good thing. We see this, the Eight of Cups, this sense of realizing, you know what? I'm done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm not worried about it anymore. I wish I had feelings. I don't have feelings anymore. I'm done. It's just that there's a level of apathy and lack of energy to put anything into this situation. Perhaps you're done with this situation with somebody that you've been stuck with, that you feel has been putting no energy or effort into this situation. And at this point, you're kind of like, why am I tolerating it? Why am I still dealing with it? And ultimately, I think what you're going to decide is that because you've allowed yourself to, and you don't have to anymore. It is definitely time for you to be done with all this pain and hanging around, trying to think like you can make something out of it. Maybe the only thing you can make out of it is that you deserve better. And ultimately, Gemini, I think that's the direction that you're headed in. I hope it is. Let's see what the cards have to say. Gemini. Oh yeah. So there's some sort of addiction, bad behavior, or just you're stuck. This is a sense of maybe a bad romance. But the Devil card is here. This sense of you're stuck. You're stuck, or you're overpowered by your fear, and fear is keeping you stuck. Even though you want to walk away or have been thinking of walking away, there is a level of fear still there, or commitment through contracts that is not letting you walk away even though you want to, almost like somebody's forcing you to stick around even though you've worn out, it's worn out for you. We have the Emperor here, so this is a very formidable energy. This is usually represents, could be an Aries, somebody who could be very pushy, bossy, or warlike, but also can be very driven and forward. about, it's almost like somebody's trying to force a choice on you, trying to say that you must decide or you have to make up your mind now. There's some sort of disappointment here. Maybe it's just in the energy of, I don't want to be forced into a decision I'm not ready to make, or just a sense of, I'm not ready. Like, I don't know. I know I want to get out. I want to move forward, but I don't know which choice I want to make moving forward. There seems to be disappointment surrounding this indecision. And yet we have the Emperor here. It's like somebody's breathing down your neck. And the more that happens, the more you don't want to choose. But then there's disappointment on the other side of this. And that's what I don't understand. So let's get some cards to explain it. Why is the Emperor here? We have, I just feel being forced. I keep hearing that, being forced. We have this Capricornian energy, law and enforcement, restriction. I want to move forward, but at the same time, I'm not sure because somebody's disappointed me in the past. And I don't know what to make of it, and I'm not quite sure if I should trust it. Sorry. Something's going to happen this week the straw that breaks the camel's back. The thing that just takes you overboard and says, you know what, enough is enough. I've shouldered these burdens for too long. So what is it? What's going to happen? What is it? What is enough is enough? There were secrets here, something around the moon, and we do have a new moon this week. And that's on the 17th. If you're watching this, when I first uploaded, it's on July 17th, there's a new moon. So in this moon, it's like you've taken all that you're going to take. What are the things that come out? Five of Swords now is some sort of defeat here with regards to, it's almost like somebody loses because they couldn't decide. And then we have the Magician. So it says it's about you. This sense of somebody couldn't decide, or somebody was maybe trying to make a judgment or trying to make a discernment. They were trying to defeat you. They were trying to get at you. Somebody was trying to come at you and come after you for stuff that had happened in the past. And they were trying to sort of, that was their spiel. But it's like they're on a clock. But something's here was like enough as enough. The straw that breaks the camel's back. And what is the straw? What is it? What is it? What is it? Something with regards to the loss of finances or the loss of money, or heartbreak with regards to a family. Maybe a Page of Cups, maybe a younger person, perhaps a child. This could have been heartbreak around there. So there's some sort of disappointment or regret or heartbreak with regards to Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, a family situation, especially revolving around Page of Cups. Maybe even a new child or a new love or a new opportunity. But there's a heartbreak here. Why is there a heartbreak there? Yeah, God, can you let me know why there's, so clarify heartbreak, please. Clarify heartbreak. Clarify heartbreak. Clarify the Three of Swords. Somebody's made a decision to move forward and to go somewhere new, and maybe that means leaving somebody behind. Queen of Swords is a sense of, I'm deciding to get out of it. Maybe you're just worried about somebody being disappointed or heartbroken, somebody who you know loves you. It's not like something bad's going to happen to them, except that you know, and you've been trying to put off making this decision because you know that they're going to be sad to see you go, or sad to see you leave, or feel like they're left behind. Maybe they're still stuck in this bad situation. You don't want to leave somebody behind. I think you want to find a way or an opportunity to move everybody forward and make sure that everybody in some ways sticks together, because ultimately there seems to be like there's a way out for you, but simultaneously maybe not for somebody else. What is this Five of Swords? Please clarify the Five of Swords, please, for Gemini. Yeah, so your victory means leaving somebody else behind. Making the decision to move forward and cut ties. This sense of sort of necessary casualties. but it's not even like, but it's not that callous. This sense of you're realizing, or you realize maybe somebody's perceiving your victory as them being left behind and always feeling left out or feeling like they didn't get a choice in the matter. I think this is when you can cut through the pain and actually find a way to handle this feeling of being rejected or left behind. This is when you can actually cut through the crap. Let me see if that's true, because now you have 2 aces on the table, and they're all with regards to moving in a different direction, which includes the 8 of Swords, which is getting rid of somebody. I don't know if it's them I don't think it's them getting rid of you. I think it's you getting rid of them, because you know that someone that's holding on is dead weight. I'm just going to say it. I know that sounds really, really cruel. Let's get a moon card. What the hell do you mean by this 8 of Swords? Okay. Hold on. We have Aquarius energy, which is new moon, new love. Bring love into the situation. So something has just started. Maybe a new relationship, something that you love, being true to yourself and being able to just actually just loving not only somebody, but what you do and who you are. Loving your circumstance or situation in life. This is very new to you. Then we have full moon in Libra, which is a fair partnership. It says a win-win outcome is forecast, but look, if you work through your fears, or because you work through your fears, understand that this is the South Node. Do you understand that the South Node is leaving Scorpio and it's entering Libra on the 17th, on the new moon of this week. So there is a consciousness shift of being stuck in the pain, being stuck in the suffering, the shame that you feel, and then there's a sense of love or partnership taking you out of that, helping you out of that. So that is a sense of not being left behind, realizing you're not alone anymore, that you don't have to do this by yourself anymore, and finding somebody that ends your loneliness and ends your isolation, and ends this toxic cycle of I have to be by myself. There is definitely connection here. There is definitely something new that happened that I think you're just starting to trust and just starting to realize, hey, I have options beyond suffering in silence or being alone or having to carry this weight by myself anymore, or I have options. Now there's somebody here to sort of cut my threads that are tying me to this train track. It's almost like they're saving my life by setting me free from a situation I didn't want to be stuck in anymore. This could also be a judicial decision, a judgment of some sort that helps to even things out, especially considering, I don't know, something. A win-win outcome is forecast. Work through your fears. It's a beautiful message, but there's just this sense of coming to it is challenging, right? But ultimately there's a sense of I don't have to be afraid anymore, and you don't have to be afraid anymore. You have a way out, you have a solution, you have a partnership, and you have an opportunity. Let's see how this carries out. What is this full moon in Libra? What is this energy, please? A new opportunity. Page of Pentacles. Could be a job. Whatever opportunity. It's fresh and it's fruitful and it's healthy. 7 of Pentacles is here. A new opportunity on something that you thought was constantly failing, or you didn't know how you were going to make something work, because every time you took a try, it wasn't. Just nothing moved forward. It was the same old, same old. Well, there's a judgment that comes out, and this is major arcana, so it's not necessarily your judgment, but it's maybe above your head. There's a judgment that comes to help you out, a sense of being selected or being chosen, or just almost like feeling like God came in and saved you from this crazy situation that you didn't know how you were going to get out of. But it's definitely got to do with partnership by this new opportunity towards something that just kept failing. It's like all of a sudden there's hope in this dying tree, or this place that you thought there was no productivity. All of a sudden there's hope, and not just hope, there's new opportunity. And it comes through the Queen of Swords. This could be a counselor. This could be somebody that you know, or it could just represent you, because you are the swords, the sense of finally getting objective and having an aha moment, a moment of clarity and rationale where all of a sudden you know the solution to the problem. Let's go and dig deeper into this solution for the problem for Gemini over in the extended. Gemini, that link is down below in the description box, and I've pinned it to the top of the comment section as well. Grab your cell phones if you're on television, and then all the links will be available to you. I'll see you there.